safety warnings.
Danger, deep water.
Are we gonna die?
Hi, I just got home from Bring Out Your Lead, which was so much fun, and I took a bunch of footage while I was there. I talked to so many cool people, and I just wanted to share a little bit of the day, of things that I learned while I was there, some of the cool experiences that I had. If you're watching this video and don't know what Bring Out Your Lead is, well, one, thank you. But two, it is a celebration of Old Hammer, of old school war games. It is a celebration of a time when all miniatures were made out of lead. And honestly, most of all, it is a really fun excuse for a bunch of nerds to get together and play their favorite games. Every table I went to had a very similar vibe. Happy to have me record, lovely chats, but just don't expect a soundbite for your YouTube channel, which is completely fair, by the way. I wasn't going there to interview anyone. I just wanted to see some cool minis. My favorite response that I got when asking if I could record someone's table was, "You're welcome to record as long as you don't mind the words shit, fuck, or bugger." Most people were generally pleased that I asked permission before I started filming tables, which I think helped spark a lot of the conversations that I had throughout the day. Everyone was eager to share the inspiration behind their armies, their favorite games, and why they still collect and play what we now refer to as Old Hammer. My consensus is that Old Hammer gamers just want to play their games. Some of them like the newer editions, but many found their forever games and were happy to just continue playing them for years to come. I also made it a point to give out some free duplicate minis from my bits box. I have this full set from the District 9 board game, which I'll never finish painting myself, so I packed them up as a lucky dip bag for folks there. Most people were equal parts surprised and grateful about it, so you can imagine my surprise when other people were also giving out free miniatures. Now, if you're like me and you enjoy making things, if you enjoy sculpting miniatures, painting miniatures, but you don't really get into the gaming side of the hobby as much, this was still completely worth it to go to, not even just because it was a free event. Just about everybody there, in my opinion, was a master of what they were doing. There really is no exception for time. Some of the people there had been working on these armies for 10, 15, 20 years. So when reviewing this footage and looking at these people's armies, the takeaway shouldn't be, I'll never make anything that good. It should be, I get to keep doing this for as long as I like, and every day I'm gonna get better at it. From the folks who came to enter the painting competitions, to the war gamers just visiting for the day, and of course the man himself, John Blanche. There was an incredible amount of talent to be found throughout the event. The absolute highlight for me was watching the Goblin Master Kevin Adams sculpt live goblin and orcish caricatures onto miniatures. He was incredibly welcoming to chat with, had some hilarious stories that I shall not be repeating here, but was also very open with his time. Was quite happy to share about his materials, his tools, his process, when I asked him probably about 100 questions. In minutes before my eyes, he'd have a fully realized face just completed, and it was so inspiring to watch. The one thing that I am a little bit sad about is that I didn't get to speak with Trish Cardern, but I know that there's a good chance our paths might cross again, and when they do, I'm very excited to just geek out about sculpting with her. The last thing that I really wanted to share is that I found out about this event because of my friends through the YouTube community. I would not say that I'm a part of the Old Hammer community. I would barely say that I am a part of the Warhammer community. And the thing is that none of that mattered at Boyle. I think it's really important for anyone watching this video to know that everyone who was there was just there for the lead the games, and to hang out. It rained all day nonstop. The ground was slick with mud, and honestly, none of that mattered because everyone was having so much fun. For me, I got to see two of my favorite people, Trent and Bill. I met the root father, Max Fitzgerald, and we got to discuss vegetables over the garden wall and a bunch of other things that I love. Rob the Honest Wargamer and Louise from Rogue Hobbies were both so nice. I got to meet Eric in person for the first time, which was so cool after working with him on Monster Bash. And finally, of course, my favorite honorary hobbit, Tine, who I was so excited to finally hang out with, and I can't wait to do it again. I think it's fair to say that everyone gets into the hobby for different reasons and has their own way of participating. I do love role-playing and sculpting miniatures, where some people love collecting every new game they can get their hands on. Others have found their favorite and just continue to make things for it. What I do believe everybody there was looking for was a community, having a group who all have come together to enjoy and share in this hobby, even if it's all in different ways. So if you're thinking about going to Boyle next year, if you're thinking about going to a local event in your area, I would tell you to give it a try, because for me, I was overwhelmed with the wonderful community of people that just wanted to share in this fun hobby that we all participate in. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my video. If you'd like to see more of what I do, consider subscribing. If you'd like me to be able to keep making these videos, consider supporting me in one of the many ways through the links below. Thanks again. Bye.